So, here's how to cook the perfect steak. Number one, the steak. It seems to be the one thing everyone forgets about. They go to Tesco, buy a really cheap piece of steak and expect it to be absolutely fantastic quality. Go to your butchers, ask for their advice, you'll get what you want. This from the block and bottle. 2 pieces of sirloin, same cut, same piece of meat that's from. Look at the difference. You can see the amount of fat in this one. Look at this one, a lot more meat on that. Totally down to personal preference. Me, more fat, more marbling. Wifey, normal piece of steak. So, I'm going to cook this one because that's my preference. So let your steak come up to room temperature. Take it out of the fridge and that'll probably take about 10 to 15 minutes. Next rule, seasoning. Keep it really simple, salt and pepper. And that's it, that's all that you need. So you're going to want your pan on a medium to high heat. And when you know it's ready is when it starts to smoke a little bit. We're just going to add about 2 tablespoons of oil. Make sure that the pan's nice and evenly coated. Drop it back on and let that just come up to temperature. Again, you can see the smoke kicking up there a little bit. That means we are ready. Oh yes. So that's 2 minutes up. Now I'm going to flip this over. So if you just press it down a little bit each time you do it. It's not going to be perfectly brown straight away, but rest assured by the end it's going to be. So that's the next 2 minutes up, so we're going to flip it back over again. As you can see, that's starting to get a lovely bit of colour to it. Make sure there's nice even spread of the juices in the pan. Down for another 2 minutes. You can see we've got this lovely brown in here, fat crackling away there. Absolutely brilliant. So then for the last 2 minutes, we're going to add a generous teaspoon of butter. Get that mixed in nicely. With that butter, you're just going to add garlic and some thyme there. And then all we're going to do lastly is spoon some of those wonderful flavours over from the butter and the herbs. Brush that on a little bit. Just flip it up onto its fat and try and get that just a little bit browned off. That is spectacular. So that's what we're left with. A fantastic looking piece of steak, nicely browned off, and we're just going to let that rest for a few minutes. When you're cooking, the heat sends all of the juices to the middle of the steak. What you're doing by letting it rest is letting those juices spread back out across the meat and just becomes all that more tender. A little bit of salt to finish if you want. Let's look at this. And that's a restaurant quality steak.